Hey everybody, Sarah here. So this is going to be a quick video. There will be another video uploaded tomorrow, but I'm going to get this one done first. So I think I mentioned in my previous video about Prince Charles, no, King Charles. Still getting used to that. I know I'm not the only one. Um, when you arrive back at Buckingham Palace, greeting the crowd, shaking hands with them, that's got the lip quivering. Um, and I, I guess it didn't kind of hit me either when the hearse came out of the gates of Balmoral. It did. I mean, I know a lot of people said that was like kind of the first thing. Oh, yeah, like that. But um, yeah, I have to say, when a few times it's hit me, it's been I don't definitely um I think it was when they took a coffin into the I know it wasn't a Herc. I know the plane wasn't a Herc. It was whatever they called it. 'Cause, I mean, it's a huge RAF plane. Um, yeah. So when they took it in there, I was like, oh, yeah. That was like brought a tear to your eye. Same when it came back, when it got to Norfolk. Um, and as it was coming down the road, everybody queuing up, not queuing up, um, lining the streets. It wasn't even the streets. It was like some of them were on the, I don't know if it was the motorway, but like the roads from the airport to Buckingham Palace, pretty much. Um, yeah, so that obviously bring a tear to your eye. Obviously, when it got there, and everybody was didn't cheer, they clapping, and when they were saying it was like finally back at Buckingham Palace. Um, and it was pretty much the same when it was yeah, it was yesterday. Yesterday when the procession thing to Westminster Hall. And I'm trying to think. No, I don't think it was yesterday. I think it was as I don't know if it was as they were putting the coffin on the plane, or if it was as the plane was taxiing to take off, and the I'm pretty sure it was unless they did it again like yesterday. I can't remember, but it was definitely in Scotland when they were playing. I'm pretty sure it was like a more slower version of. I mean, I guess technically then it was God Save the Queen, technically, and it was the way it's being played. I was like, oh God, don't get me going. Um, yeah, so there was that, and then like I said yesterday, the whole thing to Westminster Hall. Um, I'm sure there was something else. I'm pretty sure there was something else, but it was just on BBC Parliament. I know on the red button on the website they've got live stream of um the Lion in State, but the is on BBC Parliament as well. Because I mean, there's not going to be anything else Parliament are doing at the moment, at least not until Tuesday probably. So yeah, when you see people walking past there, like bowing, curtsying, saluting, crying, um, and I was like, I really don't know if I could do that. I mean, it was hard enough at my granddad's funeral. And it's just the thought, like, queuing up, you're going to be like, oh, you're going to be able to sleep for however long anyway. But I mean, I think people said literally when you could be chatting and whatever before you get in there, but when you get in there and you see the coffin and people were like, it's different kind of atmosphere. And I can totally understand, like, how when people were getting here, that it was like overwhelming. I, I, I don't think I would have been able to do that. Um, yeah. And one more thing was on this morning when I was going through it because I recorded it because I recorded it anyway. Um, I was watching it and they were talking about the procession thing yesterday, and Holly was saying about they were talking about William and Harry, and Holly was saying how I can't remember the way she worded it now, but how you can't help but feel for them when you think the two of them 25 years ago were doing that same thing, walking behind their mother's coffin now. And literally, what was it? Um, what was it? It's 6, 7, 8, 9, 25 years and 8 days later, they're doing exactly the same thing. Um, yeah, so I don't know if they're doing the same thing for the funeral. I know the funeral is like, I mean, going from where it is, where the coffin is now, to where the funeral actually is. I don't know if they're walking behind it. I think they are. I'm pretty sure they are. I know they stand individual. I mean, I think tomorrow it's King Charles, Princess Anne, Prince Andrew, and Prince Edward. I think the day after, I think they said all the grandchildren. So I mean, that's more than four. That's Will, that's Harry, that's um, Zara, that's Peter, that's um, Beatrice, that's Eugenie, it's James, and that's Louise. So I'm not sure if all of them. I guess they said all of them. So I don't know. Um, yeah. So I will see you my next. Well, I say my next video, but I'm gonna be uploading another one. But there'll be one next week. I'm not sure what next week's one will be because I'm probably going to be doing it in advance. Because I won't be able to actually record it next week. So I'll see you then. Yeah. Bye.